What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with another Summoners War video. And in today's video, we're going to be focusing on the new players that are jumping aboard for the global release and talk about some of the things that we generally forget along the way when we first jump into big MMORPG games like this. So again, if you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you guys want to see this content on a regular basis, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, hit that notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. Again, fam, the thing that I want to focus on the most is the things that I always forget about every single week. So there's about 5 to 6 of them. And again, there are so many more out there, but these are the ones that I always mess up on. So I'm going to go ahead and leave them in this video for you. And if you guys, the viewers that have always been supporting me on these videos and have been playing this game for quite some time, after watching this video, you guys already know what to do. Give me a little backseat gaming down below, hit it down below, and let me know some of the things you guys forget along the way so we can help on board. We can help everybody that is coming into this game and, get them started off on the right foot. So the biggest thing that I focused on when I first jumped into this game is, of course, just, overall moving to the quest line. Okay, you guys already know we got a ton of units that we can go ahead and collect and build up here, but ultimately we generally focus on, 2 to 3 rifle and jump. And so once that is set and done, we're going to be collecting a lot of XP potions along the way. And generally speaking, a lot of people make the recommendation and say, hey, just hold on to them. Wait until you get specific units that maybe you can utilize in different aspects of the game, and just keep on hoarding and hoarding and hoarding. Well, ultimately, one of the things that I always forgot when I first jumped into this game is the account level and the power lane, and all the things you can get in benefit from power leveling this. So the cool thing about this game is that when you level up your account, you get a kind of some additional rewards, but also some additional effects. As you guys can see right here, we get a little bit of bonus here from Monster XP. In this one, we get some equipment capacity up. We get a couple of random things that you will see along the way. But the thing of it is that we wonder, how are some of these people out there that are already level 10, level 20, level 30, level 40, level 50, they're super far into the game and they're wondering, how is everybody doing it? So the biggest thing, or the biggest tip that any YouTuber or streamer can provide to you, is leveling up all your units to max level so you can get a little bit more value out of the account. As you guys level up those units in the game, your XP level here will increase and you'll be able to get yourself some additional skill points. Well, what are these skill points, you ask? They are going to be for your account, which ultimately benefits you, the summoner, whether it's offensively, defensively. All these points will be collected along the way so that you can provide a little bit of added bonus here, just overall raw stats when it comes to attack stat, like offensive stats, defensive stats, your overall stats that benefit you as you move into this game. So it's cool because, as you guys know, there's three different summoners currently in this game, and like I said, there's so many ways you can build your skill tree and get a lot of benefit. But ultimately, at the end of the day, as long as you are leveling up your account and you're getting these added bonuses, it's going to make content clearing that much more easier, because you're just getting so much more value from your account, from your monsters here, from your summoners. So it's definitely something you want to focus on, take advantage of as soon as you can. Okay. Another thing that I did, which I'm kind of embarrassed, is just overall coming into this game, you're going to get, leveling up through the quest line, you're going to get a lot of scrolls. So of course, ultimately, you already know what I'm going to say, right? You're like, oh yeah, we're getting a lot of these scrolls here. Let's go ahead and just start summoning all these mystical scrolls and water scrolls and legendary scrolls. Let's see what kind of super rare units that we can get. But the thing that I always forgot, and the thing a lot of people forget here, is they continuously clear quests to obtain the unknown summoning scrolls, which ultimately, these unknown summoning scrolls are just as good, if not better, than these other scrolls here. And again, I got to put it out there because I know you're like, oh, these are not better. But no, it really is just as good or just as important to get done here. Summon. Why is that? Because of a couple of things. One, in this particular game, the units that you summon in the Unknown Scroll is different from Sky Arena. In this particular game, you can not only summon 1, 2, and 3 stars, but you also have the opportunity to summon 4 stars. And then in addition to that, you also have the opportunity to get yourself light and dark units for all of those grades or all of those levels here. And so if that wasn't enough, and again, another thing that you can do is provide, get some additional skill ups and ultimately level up your your account book here. So again, what am I talking about here? One of the things that we have, as any game would have, like in a collectible item here, is we got these books that you can essentially collect the monsters, and as you collect them and level up specific units, you're going to get some added bonuses here. So as you guys can see, I have a couple of colors here that I've already collected, and we're just going to look at one of my better units here. As you level up and get additional copies of your units here, you're going to be able to increase your book effect, which ultimately increases the overall raw stats that you currently have. So again, that's going to obviously make you a lot stronger, improve your combat power, so on and so forth. But again, it's not just the rare Nat 4s, Nat 5s, Nat 3s that you obtain, but it's ultimately the 1 stars, the 2 stars, the units that we constantly forget about. So again, we want to go ahead and make sure that we're summoning all those unknown scrolls and basically utilizing this, these bonuses that we get in the monster skill effects. These will ultimately, down the road, improve our combat power and again, improve just overall raw stats that we can obtain, as well as give us some additional material to level up our units if we have like a unit in a light and dark category that we need some skill ups here to go ahead and level up if we don't have, Devilmon for that specific grade, Night 4 and Night 5 respectively. So again, very, very important to get done. I definitely want you guys to make sure you're on that. And another thing to talk about, I think I'm still here. I don't know if I'm still in this area. When it comes to your town, right, there's a couple of things that you can use along the way, right? These different types of tables, the hot springs, different handworkers, so on and so forth. Of course, the game is going to tell you which ones you should know, which ones you should use, which ultimately you're going to be using all of them. But I want to say right now, out of all these things that are up here in the top half, the thing that I forget to use the most, which I got to point out here, is the Exploration Captain. So the Exploration Captain is a way for you, the viewers, to get yourself some additional rewards by utilizing your units and basically setting up an explorations for 1 hour, or 3 hours, or 6 hours, and you decide which kind of materials you want. And when you do that, like I said, you'll set it up for a specific time. The time will go, you'll do the exploring, so to speak, and then when it is said and done, you're going to get the current item that you're looking for, as well as some additional secondary pieces that you can go ahead and collect. And why is this important? Because the raw materials is what you need to go ahead and do some upgrading when it comes to your professions. Again, you got your processing, your alchemy, your cooking, your blacksmithing. This is something that you cannot deny is very, very important for you guys to accelerate your progression and be at that level when it comes to mid-game and end-game. You cannot get by without taking the time to craft this stuff here. So if you want to get yourself free-to-play resources to be able to make this part that much easier, you will make sure you are doing your exploration captain and you are doing it as much as you can possible, okay? In addition to that, there also are some materials that you can't just collect from, farming around or whatnot here. You actually have to obtain them by doing special events, weekly events, daily events, or just simply, specific field events, so to speak here. So what are these field events here? Down below, bottom left, these are going to be things that you can do along the day, throughout the week, that you can go ahead and get yourself some rewards. Again, these are limited things that you only can collect from various quests in this here. And so this is something that you definitely want to take advantage of. And not only will you use some of these unique raw materials for different kinds of upgrades, so you get to do a crafting, but you're also going to be able to take some of these resources and, create stuff that's super important for you to accelerate to what we consider the end game crafting, which is the master level crafting. So again, fam, you can not only, get yourself the high level crafting, but you also get yourself limited rewards here that you wouldn't be able to attain otherwise. So this is outrageously important to kind of keep an eye out, see what's going on, take a look at the schedule, and make sure that you are getting it done. Again, this is something that you can do, one time on your account. And if you have yourself, some additional summoners, of course, you can work on some of those as well if you've already got it done on your account, just to kind of pass the timer. So again, definitely take advantage of it if you have not already. This is definitely something that you don't want to miss out on. I kid you not, I am embarrassed to say how many times that I forgot to do my field events. You need them for your weekly quests, for some rewards. You need them, again, for various things to craft. It's very, very important. Definitely take advantage of it, okay? And then last but not least, the two things that I want to point out, which is kind of embarrassing again, but I want to point out here, is the shopping in this game. When it comes to shopping for just weekly materials that you can obtain from the regular shops, or ultimately the pride and joy of min-maxing your resources when it comes to the items you can collect and sell, the exchange center. So again, we can go on a video and explain everything and anything that you need to as far as this particular exchange center goes. But again, this is the marketplace that you got to go ahead and use. If you want to go, like I said, go ahead and trade resources. And this is very, very important, because if you're free to play and you're not looking to spend any money in the game, this is the one way you can obtain yourself some additional resources that you can make this game that much more easier for you. So again, I want to definitely bring your attention to this so that when you start to get certain items you need, or that you want to go ahead and purchase, or if you got some certain items that you want to go ahead and sell, you can do that. You can utilize that as well. It's always very, very important to check what's going on when it comes to the exchange center, see how the prices, change throughout the week. In addition to that, take a look at, some of the items that you might have crafted when it comes to your quest line, put it on the market, sell it, and see how good it's doing. If it's selling a little bit more, maybe you could purchase, make a little bit more, sell it to get yourself some additional yield. If it's not selling so much more, save it for yourself, utilize it for yourself so you can get some added bonuses when it comes to like, potions for the heals or, different stat bonuses to improve your overall stats temporarily. All those are really, really nice to have, but definitely you want to make sure you're keeping an eye out on this. Take a look at your stuff, making sure that if you purchase, if you have something to sell, put it up there, check it throughout the week, make sure that you're checking to see, that you got the best price, you want to be competitive with it. And of course, ultimately, taking advantage of the added bonus of an exchange trader. If there's a specific resource that you don't want to spend multiple hours in the day farming, that's what, take these items that you purchase, you sell them, take these items that you sell, collect the rewards, and then you can in turn recycle that by buying specific raw materials that you need to make crafting that much more easier for you. Okay, so that's the one side of shopping when it comes to this game. And then of course the second kind of shopping, which is not really like shopping per se, but it's essentially the just the basic shop that you're going to be able to take advantage of, the coin shop, so to speak here. So again, various aspects of the game, various things that you can purchase here. These are all things that reset on a weekly or monthly basis or seasonal basis that you don't want to miss out on, because again, it can allow you to get yourself a full nat 5 when it comes to, like this Joker piece or werewolf pieces here. This will allow you yourself to get yourself some additional Rainbow Mons when you jump into the game and need some additional resources to go ahead and evolve your units. Okay, you can come on board over here and get yourself whatever the case may be. You can, like I said, you can get yourself some additional, what is it called? I'm trying to look for, I don't know if there was anything here in this particular one for the guild shop that I focus on outside of the Sky Stones. But again, there's a lot of things here. There's Devilmon, there's research logs, there's obviously Nat 5, Nat 4 pieces respectively, Galago shop, some additional places to get yourself some more Devilmon and whatnot here. Subjugation, very, very important when you're jumping into the game and you need a couple of nice unique items to get yourself started. If you can't farm it in the regular dungeons, you can come on over here and purchase it if you need to. The weekly dungeon raids that you do, you can come on over here, and if you haven't been lucky enough to get yourself the actual item that you're looking for on a specific dungeon, you can take all those coins you've been collecting and purchase specific items of that slot so that you can get it, you can collect it. And ultimately, if you're moving into the game, you'll realize certain items have specific like special stats or special bonuses that you can obtain, similar to this. They might just be like a raw piece that provides some raw bonus, or it might be part of a set bonus that you can obtain in this one. It's similar to something like the last greed set here, where you get the PvP bonus here, right? So again, it's very, very important to keep an eye out on this, and again, making sure that you're clearing these dungeons on a regular basis so that you guys can miss out here. And again, last but not least, kind of leaning on from what we just piggybacking off what we just talked about, the weekly dungeons. Everybody knows this is something you want to take advantage of. You want to get it done early on in the week, and just like I said, pay attention to it. Why is that? Because after you clear out all the weeklies, which of course at the time of this recording here, I'm trying to figure out what day. At the time of this recording, we have not completed our weeklies. Again, this is why I'm making this video, because I'm a slacker like that. Once you get these weeklies done, okay, you're gonna have the opportunity to get yourself, do another run every single day and get yourself runs for battle supports. Now, why is this important in comparison to how it used to be back in the day? Why some people forget? Because at the back in the day, the rewards that you can collect from the battle supports then versus now are very, very different. We used to only get ourselves just a little bit of extra gold, a little bit of extra sky stones, whatever the case may be. Whereas now, we not only get that opportunity to get that gold, but we also have the opportunity to get ourselves another chance to get whatever item that we're kind of looking for. Either the item for like an actual weapon per se, or some overall raw pieces that we need for doing crafting and whatnot. So it's definitely worth your while to get it done early on in the week, so that every single day after that, leading up onto the end of the week, you can have that additional time, which again is going to be 7 times throughout the week, to go ahead and clear that dungeon and get yourself these crucial limited pieces that you can only collect in each each dungeon respectively here. So again, want to put it out there. I mean, like I said, there's at least 20 things that I can drop on you, but these are the big things. These are like the random things that we just constantly forget along the way that I wanted to point out here. And again, I'm hoping the community can help me out. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what are some of the things that you guys constantly forget to do, so that you guys can provide a little bit of support, a little bit of insight for the people that are, coming into this game upon the global release here, and help them get them started off on the right foot. Again, fam, that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys so much for your support. Again, if you guys enjoyed this content, y'all know what to do. Keep it locked here on the Childish Plays YouTube channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.